It's Saturday night, and from Granada, Manchester, it's Stars in Their Eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea in the sky. And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. Yes, I must go down to the sea again. That's where my future lies. And I'll work as a deck chair attendant when I finish Stars in Their Eyes. Ba-bum. But tonight, we are not talking about a single guiding star. We're talking, as always, five-star entertainment. So let's pop over the Severn Bridge to Swansea and meet the first of those five-star guests.
My name is Andrew Davis, and I live in the village of Pennard, just outside Swansea. I live at home with my mum, dad, and sister Isabel. At the moment, I'm studying for a HNC in multimedia applications. I first got interested in the Hillman Imps as a schoolboy. I thought they looked like a small car, not just a blob.
Think I'll sort it?
Yeah, it should be it now.
Excellent. You take it for a spin.
Okay.
Alan is a mate who I met through Hillman Imps, and between us, we currently have 8 imps. I suppose I do enjoy performing and singing when the chance does come up. My mother and her grandmother were both winners of the Welsh Blue Riband in the National Eisteddfod. She's always been very musical and has always tried to make me sing.
As they say in Welsh, croeso to Andrew Davis. Now, just explain to me before we start, what are multimedia applications?
Multimedia applications, they are sound and vision, combining them, putting them into a computer and sort of creating your own personal Stars in Your Eyes programme.
Right, and you can get 3 years grant at the taxpayer's expense for that, can you?
Yes, certainly.
Cracker, you go for it, I would. Now, tell me about Hillman Imps. Why do you like them so much?
They're great fun to drive, they're very distinctive, and they're just very enjoyable to own.
You said you like those in preference to blob cars. Now, what would you say a blob car was?
If I was to be controversial, I'd say a Mini.
That is very controversial, because I used to drive a Mini through the better part of the 60s, actually. Mind you, it was a lot shorter then, of course. But you also collect pop videos.
Yes, a lot of stuff from the early 80s.
And what do you like best?
Oh, Adamant. He was the first chap that really got me interested in performing.
And is that the sum total of your musical...
No, I like variety, from Adamant to people like Vic Damone.
Vic Damone. Now, you do an impression of Vic Damone, don't you?
Yes.
And many other people. Who else do you do?
Oh, Barry Manilow, Engelbert Humperdinck, Elton John.
But you're not going to be any of those people. You will never guess who Andrew is going to be tonight. But tell us how you came to be doing the person that you're going to be.
I'd half filled in my application form 2 stars as Elton John. And I was watching midday television last summer, and I saw this chap I'll be doing this evening.
So you crossed out Elton John?
Crossed out Elton John.
And you put this chap?
Yes, got the Tipex out.
You won't believe it when you hear. Tell us who you're going to be for us tonight, Andrew.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Topol.
Topol! This transformation will be a stunner. Get to the doors. From fiddling with cars to fiddling on the roof tonight, singing live. Andrew Davis is Topol!
If I were a rich man, all the if I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, or one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd fill my yacht with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and cheer, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each slap the gee, the gab, the gee, the gab will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say he lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yabba dabba 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 dabba, all day long I fiddy fiddy bum, gaggle diggy daggle daggle man. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I like to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, all day long I fiddy fiddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan? If I were a wealthy man.
Done. Excellent. The transformation's fantastic. Are you happy?
Very.
You could, you know, forget multimedia applications and become a Jewish Russian peasant, couldn't you?
That's right. Yes.
Fabulous. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Davis as Topol. If I were a rich man, I've never really understood that song. Can you imagine saying to the winner of the National Lottery, "What are you going to do with your 7 million quid?" "Well, Matthew, I think I'm going to biddy biddy bum." I wouldn't biddy biddy be here. I'd be off, disappearing into the sunset like John Wayne on horseback, a bit like this bloke.
My name's Stan Sloan. I come from Launceston in Cornwall. I work as a general cashier in a local supermarket. I've been riding since I was 11 years old. I used to compete quite a lot, but gave it up to concentrate on my education. But since I've given up the show jumping, I go to a friend of mine called Jill Webster. She's got a couple of horses, and I just ride occasionally in my spare time. Well, I started singing when I was about 8. I went to the local choir, and I was in most of the school plays, backstage or on set. As I got older, I started to go visiting friends in Westwood Ho, and I went karaokeing for the first time, and then I just went back for more. I've had a lot of ribbon off my mates about the person who I'm going to be tonight, but they're really glad that I'm on the show now, and I'm chuffed to bits, over the moon.
He's riding high tonight. Please welcome Stan Sloan. Well, all that horse show jumping nonsense. I mean, you're such a brave man. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Oh, you don't have to be too brave. You're just going to have a little bit of confidence and a little bit of time, and, you know, you're all right.
Oh, no, it's easy for you to say. When did you start show jumping?
When I was about 11 years old.
Yes, well, you see, horses see me coming. They're going, oh, here's that big soft Matt. We can do what we like with him. It's because I'm frightened of them, really, you see. Horses are not your only interest. Of course, you like computer games, don't you?
Yeah, I like computer games. I like to play on the Sega when I'm at home in my spare time.
Now, tell me about the first time that you sang in public.
About a year ago, karaoke.
Just a year ago?
Yeah.
And that's just doing karaoke,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, tell us, give us a clue about the person that you're going to be tonight.
Well, the person who I'm going to be tonight, he was voted the most fantastic human being on this planet.
You've got a big challenge on, haven't you? You better tell us who you're going to be for us.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Mark Owen from Take That.
Mark Owen! Well, the hottest name in town. Get to the doors. Ladies and gentlemen, no screaming please, because tonight's singing live stand slow is Mark Owen!
Was an old man's day. I asked where you'd be. He said she's moved on, you see. All I have is a number. You better ask her, not me. So I picked up the phone and dialed your number. Not sure to put it down or speak. I once knew answered in a sweet voice. She said hello, then paused before I began to speak. Babe, I'm here again. I tell you I'm here again. Babe, where have you been? Where have you been? Babe, I'm back again. I'm back. I tell you I'm back again. Babe, where have you been? As I looked away, I saw a face behind you. A little boy stood at your door. And when I looked again, I saw his face was shining. He had my eyes, he had my smile. Babe, I'm back again. I'm back again. Where have you been? Babe, please take me back. Take me back home again. Babe, just me and you. You and me.
Well done, Stan.
Thank you.
Well, you've pulled off quite a cute coup there, because not only do you have a fabulous singing voice, half the women in the audience now want to mother you, and the other half want to marry you. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Stan Sloan as Mark Owen. There he goes, a very talented young man, but talented or not, you should never neglect your education. This young lady knows that.
I live in Moston in Manchester and I'm a bricklayer's daughter. I'm married to Paul. We have two sons, Ryan and Sam. Ryan and Sam both attend St Dunstan's Roman Catholic Primary School.
Right, now what page are you on for?
I help out with Ryan's class, listen to them read once a week and just generally help them progress through the school syllabus. As far as I know, I'd always been singing. Apparently my mother says that I used to get her up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning singing hymns to her. But up until then I was always quite shy and never confident enough to get up in public until I went to a certain holiday camp last year, and I just sang every single night until the early hours. During the daytime I'm quiet and sensible, and when it comes to the evening, if I'm out, I'll become wild.
Meek and mild or wild child? Let's find out. Please welcome Michelle Tracy. Well, good evening, Miss Tracy. Very Manchester family, aren't you?
Oh,
so come on, who do you support, City or United?
United.
Oh! I think you've gained 20 votes there already. So what do you mean you become wild?
Well, when I sing, I think I take on a different personality. You know, I can actually project myself and...
So normally you're very shy?
Yes.
Because you have been very quiet these last 2 days.
Yes, I have.
And when you come out and you sing, you're like somebody different. Mind you, you're supposed to be somebody different, really.
Yes.
So it's just as well, really,
Yes.
isn't
Yes,
it, when
it
you
is.
think about it? So you've always been singing, though.
Yes.
You said on the film.
Mm-hmm.
Have you a particular favourite style of singing?
Yeah, I like country music and the 60s music.
Well, the country music is a clue as well.
Yes.
And how did you first come to do the person that you're going to do tonight?
It was on karaoke after seeing a film that was made
About her life?
about her life.
Right, and this will be another big clue, because what was the film called?
It was The Coal Miner's Daughter.
The Coal Miner's Daughter. I think half of us know already. The other half are only interested in Manchester United. So, you better tell us who you're going to be, Michelle.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Lynn, the First Lady of Nashville. Make your way to those doors. She's a bricklayer's daughter who'll become a coal miner's daughter tonight. Singing live, Michelle Tracy is Loretta Lynn.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Valley coal mines, all day long in the fields of hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night. I read the Bible by the coal oil light, and everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved to raise day kids on a miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Well, I'd seen her fingers bleed. To complain, there was no need. She'd smile at Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime, we'd all get a brand new pair. From a meadow to catalog, money made from selling a hog. Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yet I planned to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard, and now we sleep 'cause we were tired. I never thought of ever leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then. so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floor, nothing lives here anymore except the memories of a coal miner's daughter.
It's true. You do become somebody different, don't you? It's amazing. Mind you, I'd like to see you get wild in that frock. Blimey. Do you feel all right?
Yes.
God, so you should as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Tracy as Loretta Lynn. Well done, Michelle. After Sweet Loretta, it's time for a break. But don't go away because there's more tremendously tantalising and titillating transformations to come tonight. Ta-ta. Welcome back to the good ship Stars in Their Eyes, where we still have 2 star guests to unload from our cargo of talent. And here's one bound for old Jamaica. Aha!
I live in Camberwell in South East London, and my name's Carleen Clark, and I'm 20 years old. I have a bedsit and I live on my own. I've been here for 4 years now. It's comfortable. I like it. I want to go to Jamaica to go and see my dad. You know, I love Jamaica. As soon as I step off the plane, I think I'm home. There's this great feeling. My profession, well, I'd say at this moment it's singing. I like recording music because I feel that when I'm actually putting my vocals on the track, I get the opportunity to give it colour, almost like a painter.
Hi, how can I help you?
Well, I'd like to book a holiday to Jamaica. I'm a bit of a keep fit freak. I like all kinds of sports. I see myself as a person who's really different, and I don't like to be associated with the norm. I may be dressed sophisticated today, tomorrow I'll be really trendy. I don't know, I like to be unique.
Thanks very much. Bye. Bye.
A young lady who's bound to go far. Please welcome Carleen Clark. So, how did you finally decide on the outfit for today?
Well, I had a choice between this and a little black number, but I thought, well, I'm going on telly, I might as well make the effort.
Make the effort, yes, and you have. It's lovely. Pity there wasn't quite enough material to finish the sleeves, but it's very nice. Yeah. Now, you're off to Jamaica.
Yep.
And you love Jamaica.
I do.
I tell you, I love Jamaica. Now, what is it about Jamaica that you like?
Well, mainly the beach and the sun, but most of all, I love going to Jamaica because I get to see my family when I get out there.
Nice one. Now, have they been a big influence on your musical career?
Yes, they have. My father in particular, because he's a record producer and he's done very well for himself.
Isn't it true you went to school with Bob Marley's children?
Yes, it is.
I thought so, yeah. Now, tell us a bit about the person that you're going to be tonight, because this person was from a musical family as well, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. Well, she is a singer, a songwriter, a producer, and I believe also an actress.
Well, I think you better tell us who it's going to be.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson! Have you guessed it? Off you go to those doors. Her heart is in Jamaica, but her soul is in singing. And tonight, singing live, Carleen Clark is Janet Jackson!
She said you were in town. Suddenly the memory came back to me in my mind.
Don't think I can take the pain. No, never fall again. Kinda late in the game, now my heart is in your hands. Don't just stand there and then tell me you love me, then leave again. 'Cause I'm falling in love with you again.
Don't go to Jamaica, no. Get your dad over here, then he can give you a recording contract here. And he can sing for us.
Good idea.
That's terrific, well done. Ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, Carleen Clark as Janet Jackson. Well, our voyage is nearing its end, but no ship would be complete without its Jonah, and here he is.
My name's Neil Jones. Most of my friends call me Jonah. I'm from Starport. I go to Starport High School. I live at home with my mum and dad and my dog. I'm in year 13 and I'm studying music and theatre studies A-levels. One day a week we go into the drama studio and do some warm-up exercises just before we start production. I first sang at the age of 3 and I was singing nursery rhymes, which was Bar Bar Black Sheep, and I've actually got the tape of that still. I'm the sort of person who is generally middle of the road. I think other people see me as a bit of a loudmouth, a bit too outgoing and extrovert. A lot of people say that I take after my dad because he's also quite a loud person, but I don't think so myself. I think I'm much better looking. My skills range from acting and writing my own songs to my world-famous Darth Vader impression.
May the force be with him. Please say hello to Neil Jones. All right. Now, these drama classes, do you get a lot out of them?
Well, before a big production, it obviously helps to get your vocals warmed up and also movements. You know, you have to really get warmed up, let out some aggression as well.
Well, it does, because when I was at drama school, we used to do all that improvisation, you know, and I was asked to be a three-piece suite. And this is true, this. And I took it so seriously that I had to be taken to hospital. But it's all right now, because I'm fully recovered. Sorry, no, leave off. No. Now, what I want is your world-famous Darth Vader impression, because I've never heard this, so this is going to be first for me. So, here's your prop. Cue the music and go in your own time.
Leave him to me. I will deal with him myself.
Yes, fabulous. Yeah, you want to pass that round now, Now, you're quite musical yourself, are you not?
Well, I play the guitar, I love to sing, and I write my own songs.
Yeah.
And I've written quite a few now.
Well, that might help you with who you're going to be, but there's something interesting about the person you're going to be. You're only 18, but you are going to be somebody who was having hits 20 years before you were born. Now, how's this happened?
Well, it's... my dad listens to a lot of his music, so I was just listening to him, really, and found out I could sing like him.
And that's why you're here.
That is.
And you're going to sing like him now, so who's it going to be?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Eddie Cochran.
Eddie Cochran! A blast from the past, gets in doors. He's going to raise a fuss in the hollow because tonight, singing live, Neil Jones is Eddie Cochran!
I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler. About to work the last summer just to try to win $1. Well, every time I call my baby, I try to get a date.
The boss says no die, son, you gotta work late.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Oh, well, my mom and papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you wanna use a car to go riding this Sunday. Well, I didn't go to work, told the boss I was sick.
You can't use the car 'cause you didn't work a lick.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I'm gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a fine vacation. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Well, I called my congressman and he said, quote,
I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote.
sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Yeah, sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I said there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. No, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
You were born out of your time, mate. You are dead accurate, and I know that because I remember the original. It's sad, really, isn't it? How's the voice? Holding up?
Yeah, just about.
Because it's hard on the voice, isn't it?
Is, yeah.
You were terrific. Well done, mate.
Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Neil Jones as Eddie Cochran. Once again, the time has come for our studio audience to decide which of our star guests will go through to our live final and join last week's winner. If you've made your mind up at home, then you're a better man than I am, Gunga Din, because frankly, I can't choose between them. They're all fabulous. So who will it be? Will it be Topo, Mark Owen, Loretta Lynn, Janet Jackson, or Eddie Cochran? Studio audience, make your decision and cast your votes now. And the winner is Mark Owen! This is a happy occasion, Stan. If you go on like this, I shall have to mother you myself. If you forget the horses now... Are you excited? You're going to have to sing it again in a minute as well. And you in a state. You'll be fine. Well done. You deserve to win. Cracking. Well, our ship has finally come home to port, but we'll be setting sail in search of more star guests at the same time next week. In the meantime, 18-year-old Stan has got his eyes firmly fixed on the horizon of the live final. 8 more weeks to go. Until then, Stan Sloan here will sing us out, if it's possible, as Mark Owen. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Stood was an old man instead. asked where you'd be. You said she's moved on, you see. All I have is a number. You better ask her, not me. So I picked up the phone and dialed your number. Not sure to put it down or speak. Then a voice I once knew answered in a sweet voice. She said hello, then paused before I began to speak. Babe, I'm here again.
If you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call free phone 0800 666 888 and our famous doors might just open for you.
I'm back again. I'm back. I tell you I'm back again. Babe. Where have you been? As I looked away, I saw